He spun down back to the 50, but well short of a first down. Wesley Bissaint on the tackle, and Ohio State left the punter away again. Down 14-0 early in the second. You referenced Corey Heatherman earlier. What a job he has done with this defense. Coming over from Minnesota, he has been masterful this season. A lot of new faces on the back end of this defense, but a lot of transfers to help clean up that secondary. The defensive line was intact, and with this defense all season has been outstanding. Short punt by McGuire. They're able to pin Miami, though, inside the 11, 40-yard punt. Miami's defensive line getting after Ohio State's offensive line. And the Canes with a 14-0 lead in Arlington.
Now for this new season.
Welcome to something special and rare. It's number one versus number two. These kind of matchups become part of college football history. The entire landscape looking in on this game today. Will we get something special? Welcome to the banks of Lake Washington and beautiful Husky Stadium, home of the Washington Huskies. As we'll see the number one team in the country, the Oregon Ducks, taking on one of the top teams in this conference, the Washington Huskies. For EA Sports College Football, Chris Fowler, joined as always by Kirk Hermstreet. Kirk, let's get right to the action. Huskies will take this away to start us off. They're returning from inside the 10-yard line. They stop at the 19. Good job by the coverage team. So Oregon's offense will be the first up today. Are we going to see a repeat? Remember last time these teams played, it got ugly.
Chris, that's one of those games you just hate to see in a rivalry game when it gets so one-sided. Hoping today to see this defense play much better.
Off the play fake on first down. Finds his man. It's Whittington. Listen to the crowd energy here in the early going. This is a tough environment for visitors. They'll try the option play here. He'll toss it to the back. Just a 4-yard gain, so it sets up 3rd and 6.
Oh, the defense is ready for that one. They almost got that blown up before it got started.
Here we go. First 3rd down of the game. Dropping back. It's Moore. Swarmed by the pass rush.
It just looked like the quarterback was holding on to the ball a bit too long that time. Allowed the defense to be able to get the pressure, and they come up with the first sack of the game.
And the coverage team able to bring the returner to the ground. So the Washington Huskies offense out there for their first possession. And today, Kirk, we got an elite running back matched up across from an elite linebacker. Both these guys, we talked to them, eager for these collisions that we're going to see today.
Well, Chris, these two guys are as good as there is at their position. One thing we know for sure, you're not just going to see them matched up in the run game. What I can't wait to see is, can this linebacker stay with this running back in the passing game? Because he can be very dangerous catching the ball out of the backfield as well.
Both teams trying to set the tone in this high-stakes collision here, Kirk. A long way to go. We expect this battle to come down to the final minutes.
Well, both these teams have been chirping back and forth during the week. I'm sure they're finally excited to be out on the field together. And this is the kind of matchup you just have to have an aggressive mindset, attacking all game long, and find out who the best team is late in this game.
And he'll drop back here on 3rd down. And they hit him just as he releases the ball. It's incomplete.
Well, the defense picks the right time to get after this quarterback. 3rd down, critical down and distance. Do a good job of dialing things up and good coverage downfield. He didn't have anywhere to go with the ball.
And it's incomplete on 4th down. The offense will now take over in plus territory. Caught behind the line. It's Stewart.
How about this defense? That is called team pursuit. Swarming to this wide receiver on the screen, not allowing him to get his momentum upfield.
Here comes a handoff. He gets loose. First down and more. He's still running. They bring him down, but not before he gets inside the 30-yard line. 1st and 10 play coming up. And the player is down injured after that last play. They'll take a timeout or they'll check him out. Dropping back. It's Moore. And it's incomplete. The defender arrived the same time as the football. And now it's 2nd down. Late in the season here, this one has all kinds of playoff implications, Kirk. You got to believe the winner here is in the pole position for that top playoff seed.
Yeah, no doubt about it. So much at stake here. Absolutely. Whoever wins this one, to me, is in the driver's seat for the rest of the year. We're in the back 9 of the season. Let's see who can win this one and claim to be that most dominant team.
Drops back, needing a 3rd down completion here. Trying to create outside the pocket, but they've got him for a sack.
A lot of times we get caught up, Chris, in the one-on-one battles with the receivers and the DBs. Here's a great example of up front, the offensive line and the defensive line. Who wins that battle? This time the defense wins it, and they get the sack. Snap, the hold, the kick, everything there perfect to put 3 points up here for the offense.
Fielded in the end zone. It's Clark. He'll be stopped short of the 20-yard line. Good job by the coverage team. And the Washington offense retakes the field here. Hoping to improve in the last drive. They got stopped on 4th down, and it ended up costing them a field goal. Lets it go quickly. That one falls incomplete. Good defensive play. Brings up 2nd down. They're going to run it here. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
Well, I don't think the offensive line gave the back much of a chance at all. Now, give credit to the defense. It was almost like they were anticipating a run and got up close to the line of scrimmage in a hurry.
Drops back, looking to throw for it on 3rd down. Hit as he releases it, and the pass ball is incomplete. And the Huskies will bring their punt team on the field now.
I see what the quarterback's trying to do here. He's holding on to that football to the last possible second to give that play a chance, but he held it just a little bit too long. The defense is able to hit him to force that incompletion.
And the Oregon offense is back out on the field. Settled for a field goal last time out. Can they open things up on this possession? Gonna run it. It's Whittington. The gain is 3. Now it's 2nd down and 7. And it's a bunch formation. That's caught. It's Stewart. Breaks loose at the 40. He's in the clear. Touchdown, Ducks. He broke away, and they couldn't catch him.
Just when we thought this game might be slipping away, these guys come right back down the field with a quick strike and a touchdown, and it's back to being a close game.
The extra point makes it a 10-point game. You got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. Bringing it out. It's Clark. And he stopped at the 20. Tried to make something happen, but that's good coverage there. And the Washington offense heads back out onto the field. This group is coming off a quick 3 and out, and they put something together in this drive. It's a nice wrap-up there by the junior.
Chris, I know it's not a huge gain. You didn't pick up the first down, but it's still early in this game. Never abort this running game. You keep working. It's kind of like a body blow in a boxing match. Keep wearing the defense.
He cannot escape. It's a sack.
I love this defense and how they're playing some man coverage. And let's face it, when you do that, it's a bit risky. You can leave your defensive backs out there on islands, but the good combination of good coverage with a good pressure on the quarterback, and you come up with sacks like this.
Now in 3rd and very long, looking to throw. Can't hold on. Good defensive play brings up a 4th down. The Huskies will send the punt team onto the field. Looking to kick it away for the 2nd time. And the return man decides to signal fair catch. So here comes the first play of the drive. They'll begin at the 42. Looking to pass. It's Moore. He's running out of time here. That's incomplete, even on a first down pass attempt. He felt heavy pressure. The offense now operating in empty. Second down, we're going to throw it. Grab down the middle. It's Benson. He's brought down quickly as short gain gets them a few yards closer to the marker. Offense looking to keep the drive alive. It's third down. Gonna run it. It's Whittington. And he will be stuffed for no gain.
Man, every defensive coordinator will tell you, I just want my guys to play fast. And how about that one right there? He almost ends up tackling the quarterback as he's handing the ball off. This offense is lucky they didn't end up fumbling.
That takes a big bounce and rolls all the way into the end zone for a touchback. And the Huskies offense is back out on the field. They're coming off a 3-and-out, looking to produce a positive drive here. Here's the first play of the drive now from the 20-yard line. And looking to throw now on first down. That's knocked away. Defense makes a nice play. It's incomplete.
Really good job here showing discipline by this defense. Seeing that corner route did exactly what they needed to do to be in position to make that an incompletion.
Single back takes the handoff. Tackle behind the line. It's a loss of 2. Well, they don't block the defensive end, who shows some quickness, Kirk, getting around the edge that time.
Yeah, this guy's usually getting around the edge to put pressure on the quarterback, but he reminds everybody here that this guy's a complete package. Not only can he pressure the quarterback, but also he is very, very talented and shows you the physicality he has against the run as well.
And the Huskies will have to punt this one away. No fair catch. Looking to make a return here. And the returner brought down by the coverage team. Here comes the first play of this drive. They're set up at their own 48. Dropping back. It's Moore. Looking for his big tight end. Oh, downfield catch made on the left side. They make the tackle, but that's an excellent gain. Moves the ball to the 33. So, Kirk, as we break for the quarter, Oregon has the lead here. Solid performance so far, creating some separation. Here's the first quarter stats. So here we go, first play of the quarter. The offense has a first down. Quarterback drops back. We're going to test the secondary. Swing to the wide receiver. They make the tackle at the 19, but this offense now has a first down in the red zone. The Ducks are in the red zone. Here comes a throw from the red zone. On the run, he'll let it go. It's incomplete. There is a marker down on the field. Let's check out that call. That stings for the offense. Penalty will cost him 10 yards. Penalty makes it first down and 20. There's some pre-snap movement in the backfield. There's the snap, and he's looking to throw. They trap him for a sack.
A really good job by this defense. The quarterback looked to be trying to work through his progressions to find his open receiver, but before he knew it, he's on his back.
Quarterback wants to throw it on second down. Caught over the middle. It's Stewart. Solid tackle, able to get him down.
How about the offense here dialing up a good zone beater? Let's give credit to the coordinator for calling the right play at the right time and the receiver finding the hole in that zone.
Caught by the receiver. Looks like the player is down injured at that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check it out. They need 5 yards here on fourth down to keep the drive alive. To the air. It's Moore. He's got it near the end zone. They finally stop him, but that gain is good for a first and goal. The Ducks will line up here on first down and goal. They'll try to run this one in. Nowhere to run up the middle. Second down and goal upcoming. On the ground, trying to punch it in for the score. And he busts into the end zone. Touchdown, Oregon. So it's still early, but this offense beginning to build momentum and build the lead now, Kirk.
As we've seen over the years, Chris, good teams know how to use the first quarter to establish the lead, the second quarter to increase the lead, and the final half just to hold on to it. They're following that blueprint perfectly, widening the distance between them and their opponent before we even get to the locker rooms.
He'll return it from inside the 5. Makes it to the 16. That's good coverage there. And the Washington offense is back out on the field now. They're coming off a quick 3 and out, so looking to put something together on this drive with a little more urgency. It's a short completion to the big tight end. Big man finally brought down by the cornerback. That was a tough assignment. Getting set. Here's second down. And the single back takes the handoff. And they test the middle there, but get nothing.
I mean, Chris, you have to admire this offense. They continue to try to sprinkle in the run game, even though it's not been able to really get established. But they're not just becoming one-dimensional. You got to respect that, and hopefully at some point it'll pay off.
On 3rd and short, they'll try to throw for it here. Grab down the middle. It's Carr. Tackled at the 32. That's enough for a first down.
Well, it's got to start somewhere, and there's a nice first down to keep this drive alive and hope to be able to create a little bit of momentum here near the end of the first half, trying to cut it.
Oh, the pass rush gets home.
Boy, when you're trailing like this early in a game, it makes it very easy on the defense. All they're going to do is have a straight line at the quarterback, knowing he's back there trying to throw the football, trying to play catch-up. It's not going to be the last time we're going to see this quarterback on his back.
Goes to his right side there for the completion. And they bring him down. That's a very solid gain, but still well short of the marker. The Huskies will come to the line to run the hurry-up. Dropping back, it's McMillan. Makes the throw across the middle of the field. Oh, he makes the catch! They make the stop, but not before he moves the football across midfield. First down to the 48. It's the 2-minute timeout. This offense running out of time to cut into this lead before the break. About time this offense gets going. It's a 1st and 10. And the quarterback dropping back. Fires it to the wideout. Oh, what a grab! They finally make the tackle, but solid gain sets them up first down at the 33. Washington getting set with a 1st and 10 now. Grab behind the line, it's Washington. They bring him down, but the back able to pick up some decent yardage on that screen. The offense going with the hurry-up. Quarterback changing the play now at the line. They look to throw it here on second down. Fires it to the wideout. Catch is made down the middle. They make the tackle, but it sets the offense up for a 1st and goal from the 10. Now a chance to cut into this lead before halftime. It's 1st and goal. Trying the run, it's Washington. Rollers all the way to the end zone. Touchdown, Washington.
Chris, we're still early in this football game. We're in the second quarter. It's a critical touchdown to get their confidence to believe that they can come back and still win this game.
PHC up and good to get a little bit closer. Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. And the return starts just inside the end zone. Tackled at the 14. Not very good field position to start here. So here we go. First play of the drive. Under 2 minutes before halftime. Scanning the field. It's Moore. He's got it on a crossing route. Running with purpose. Really solid first down gain. He's just short of the marker. So maybe a chance here to take a downfield shot. Less than a yard to go as they come to the line on second down. And this one goes nowhere. Lucky to get back to the line of scrimmage. Third down play, looking for a fresh set of downs. Looking to pick up the first down through the air. Tries the right with a quick throw. What a catch! They stop out at the 42. That's a solid gain, getting closer to midfield.
Chris, I don't know what's more impressive, the catch or getting his foot down and having the awareness to know exactly where he was. Not just the marker, but the sideline to be able to get a foot inbounds.
Caught over the middle. It's Benson. They make the stop, but not before a solid gain that time. New set of downs for the offense. 1st and 10. Looks like a man is down in the field after the last play, so we'll take a timeout. On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. Oh, down he goes. It's a sack.
How about that? One of the so-called little guys putting the pressure on the quarterback there. That was a strong safety sneaking in. I don't think the quarterback saw him, and eventually comes home with a sack.
2nd and long for this offense after the sack. Grab down the middle. It's Whittington. He's swarmed by the defense.
That's what I love about this guy. He has the ability to sneak out of the backfield. The quarterback's able to find him open, checks it down for a nice gain.
On the 3rd and short, they'll try to throw for it. On the run here. Lets it go. Quick completion to the tight end. They get the 3rd down conversion. 1st down now from the 37. See what the call is on 1st and 10. Back to throw. It's Moore. Looking for his big tight end. Makes the catch and gets his foot down. What a play. Good for a 1st down. The offense comes back out there. Not much time left. Perhaps just time for a couple plays before the half. And the motion by the back now forces the defense to adjust. Quick throw, testing the middle. He makes the grab. They bring him down short of the end zone, but this will set up a 1st and goal. Timeout is called to talk strategy. Time for just 1 or 2 plays here before halftime. So on 1st down, the field goal unit will come out there trying to get 3 points before the half. He made it. 3 points on the board. And they add to their lead.
Well, they almost put a touchdown on the board, but instead they come away with 3 points.
Fielded in the end zone. It's Clark. Oh, the coverage team brings him down in the final play of this 1st half. The Minutes going to wrap up the 1st half here. Let's kick it now to Kevin Connors with our halftime update.
Guys, they wait all year for this game, and the Ducks and Huskies could just give us one fun finish today. And how do we possibly begin without singing the praises of this receiver? His ability to find gaps, run textbook routes, and then show that breakaway speed. He simply is the total package. How this secondary responds, whether they try to double team him or get aggressive at the line, that'll be the story of this 2nd half. Still 2 quarters to go in this one between UW and Oregon, a treasured rivalry in both Seattle and Eugene.
Fields it inside the 5-yard line. He's tackled at the 21. That's where the drive will start. When a player is down injured after that last play, they'll take a timeout while they check him out. And the Washington offense retakes the field here. They need to get things going here in the 3rd quarter, already trailing by a couple possessions. Catch made down the left side, an explosive play. They've got him at the 48, but that's a 1st down. So just 1 play, and they're just shy of midfield now. Takes the handoff. It's Washington. The junior able to bring him down quickly. Well, Coach, you've played in rivalry games. No shortage of inspiration, but how do you manage the emotion of it all?
Well, I think you need great leadership from the team. Sometimes teams don't handle the emotions of it. The game can get
swarmed for the pass rush. A sack.
Well, that takes the wind right out of your sails. This offense is trying to find a way to get back into this game, and another pressure and a sack against their quarterback.
So here comes 3rd and long, trying to overcome that sack. This is going to be really difficult. But they don't connect. It's incomplete, and it brings up 4th down.
Well, the defense was all over the field in the first half, and as we see here, more of the same to start this third quarter. Big question to me is, now you got a fourth down. You look at that scoreboard, you almost start to wonder, should I go for this?
Trying for a fourth down completion. And he can't connect. The gamble doesn't pay off.
Well, the ball's close to midfield, and this offense is trying to get things going here in the second half. I understand the aggressive mindset, but this one could cost them.
The gain is 3 yards, so 2nd and 7. Looking to throw. It's Moore. He cannot escape. It's a sack.
Well, let's face it, they dug themselves a hole in the first half, but I'll tell you what, they're coming out with a new look and a new energy here to start the second half.
Looking to throw it on 3rd and very long. That's caught. It's Benson. And the Ducks look to convert here on 4th down. Fourth down. He's throwing for it. Looking for a man deep on the right side. Oh, it's picked off. What a play. Tackle made after a short return, but the pick ends that threat.
What a play by the defense. Really, the only way they can get back into this game is to create a turnover. They get an interception, and they're in business.
And the Washington offense heads back out onto the field. Last possession, they were stopped on 4th down, but it didn't cost them anything. And they put together something here.
You know, in the era that we live in right now, everybody wants to spread the field around, try to create space, try to create one-on-one matchups, and the defense is countered over the years by trying to play out wide. But here's a great example. The defense has the ability to play wide, but still be solid at the line of scrimmage, not give up big run plays.
Tackle made at the 23 as they gain some important breathing room. Offense keeps moving. It's a completion for a first down. They've got him in the backfield. Nowhere to go. A 2-yard loss. Running play goes backwards. Now the offense is set up at 2nd and 13.
Chris, I'll be really honest with you. I don't know why they continue to try to run the football. I'm all about balance. I'm all about trying to make sure defense has to defend the run and the throw. But at this point in the game, they haven't been able to run the ball. They're going to have to go through the air if they're going to come back and take the lead in this game at some point.
Running out of time in the pocket. Gets the ball off as he's hit, but it's incomplete.
I mean, this defense is having their way with this offensive line. That poor quarterback doesn't have a chance. Every time he drops back to throw, he's getting earhole. You better make some adjustments up front to give your poor quarterback a chance.
Urgency now for the offense that hates to come up empty on this drive, down multiple scores. To throw, it's McMillan. Wide open downfield. Heads out of bounds after a solid game. That'll put him over 150 yards today, Kurt. He is putting on a show on this big stage.
How great is this? On this stage, as you mentioned, Chris, just playing his best game. He's been in sync with his receivers. Back there, has time to throw. Just having a dream performance.
The freshman is brought down after a really solid run there.
Well, you keep getting these chunk runs by this offense. They keep moving the chains and putting a lot of pressure on this defense, especially on a long drive like this. This defense looks clearly worn down.
They finally stop him, but that gain is good for a 1st and goal. And the Huskies hoping to punch it in here. They have 1st and goal. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
Well, this defense is being challenged. They're close to their own goal line, but how about this play? All 11 guys coming together. They stood firm. The result is a short loss.
Touchdown, Huskies. They finish off the scoring run. But they were backed up to start the drive with some bold play calling, great execution, and reach the end zone.
You know, it's easy to just kind of pull your horns in and get conservative when you're pushed way back close to your own goal line, but not this offense. They came out, showed the confidence that they have in their quarterback, and it paid off. Nice touchdown.
Now they line up to kick the extra point. PHC is good. They still trail, though. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. Bringing it out, it's Benson. Tackle at the 12. The coach wishes he left that one in the end zone. Here's a regular season game group that's kind of felt like a playoff game. We expected that. The difference is, if you lose here, you're not out of it.
Chris, as you say, they're definitely not out of it if you lose this game. When you're a top-5 team late in the year playing this kind of matchup, the win not only gives you confidence, but also you'd like to think a much easier path in the postseason.
Quickly behind the sticks here after the loss. 2nd down and 11. He's got it with room to run. Breaks into the clear. Finally, they make the tackle, but this defense reeling after a huge explosive play. So one huge play has flipped things quickly. Now let's see if this offense can take advantage of this scoring chance.
See, that's how you limit what an offense wants to do. This time, the defense just won the battle up front at the line of scrimmage, not giving up any big plays. Everybody's gap sound, and it's really solid defense on that play.
Hunt over the middle. It's Moore. Tackle made at the 24-yard line. This offense really threatening now. The Ducks looking to keep this drive rolling. Out of the shotgun, he'll hand it off. They get him down, but that's a solid game. Offense now in the all-important red zone. Looking downfield. It's Moore. Looking right. This one caught. Steps out of bounds after a solid game, which sets up a 1st and goal for the offense. And check out how he's been spreading the football around between his targets, getting everybody involved in this game. Start to the quarter as the offense sets up with a 1st and goal. Keeping it on the ground here. Short off the stiff arm, but nowhere to go. He's held to a short gain. Coming up, 2nd down and goal. And the quarterback drops back, looking for an open man. Hit just as he throws the ball. Excellent return after the pick.
Well, I got to question the play call right here. Give the defense credit. They get the interception. They put themselves in a spot to maybe tie this game. But what was the offensive coordinator thinking with the lead, taking a chance, and it backfires?
And the Huskies offense is back out on the field. The last drive, the passing game, very effective. Moved them right down the field. And the defense make adjustments.
Nice solid run here by this back. Did a nice job of just kind of finding that lane, pick up some positive yards there on 1st and 10.
2nd down after that run on the previous play. On the run here, lets it go. Grab by the receiver. He runs out of bounds. That's a big gainer there. 1st down here for this offense. Back to pass. It's McMillan. Short throw complete to the tight end. He is a load to bring down. Finally, a strong tackle by the cornerback gets him. Here's the 2nd down play. They'll keep it on the ground. Running back has the handoff. And he goes nowhere. Stop and pull behind the line of scrimmage.
Man, this defense has had a great game today. Here we are in the 4th quarter. They've done a nice job of taking the run game completely away, making it a lot easier to zero in on that quarterback in the pass game.
He's got it in the open. Touchdown, Washington. Too much speed for the defense.
This guy can do it all. We've seen him go behind coverage and make plays downfield. We can see him catch the ball underneath, just like this. And when he catches a football, he is so dangerous after the catch. This one leads him into the end zone for the 6 points.
Now the try here for the extra point. crucial PAT is good. They're in front of 1 in the fourth. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. Turn starts inside the 15. He's tackled at the 21. That's where the drive will start. And the powerful Ducks offense retakes the field. They had some good things going in the last drive, but it ended suddenly with the pick. Let's see what they can do here. Grab down the middle. Defense reacts quickly. A very short gain on the play. Second down after that completion. To throw, it's Moore. Oh, and he misfires just beyond the receiver's grasp. One of the biggest plays we've had so far. Third down, and the crowd really getting into it. Drop him back. We're going to throw for the first down. He's going to pull it down and run. Catch made along the sideline, but he's short of the sticks.
Maybe the best thing that happens here, Chris, is he gets out of bounds. Gives the offense a chance to regroup, huddle up, make sure they have the right call here for this critical fourth down.
We'll see if he can make a play on this return. Good effort by the return man. They get him down, but that's a solid gain in the return. And the Washington offense is back out on the field now. The last possession, they really had the passing game clicking, moved right down the field for a touchdown. Breaks free. Oh, and he heads out of bounds after a really nice gain there. The guys up front lined up. It's first down. Looks like a player is down injured at that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check it out. Powering through. They've got him, but he picks up 8 yards. Sets up a nice 2nd and 2.
Positive yards are always important for an offense, but at this stage of the game, late in the ball game, playing with the lead, you're thinking about working that clock and continuing to keep the ball in bounds.
Brought down, but he's past the line to gain.
Yeah, I like this call here late in the game like this with the lead. Nothing too fancy, just right up the middle. Trust that offensive line and this running back and just keep working that clock.
Washington getting set with a 1st and 10 now. Off the play fake, looking to throw. It's a quick grab. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain.
Well, anytime you can have a balanced attack, it's always going to help an offense. And, you know, the previous play, they're running the football. That puts a lot of pressure on the eyes of the linebackers and safeties. They start to think about defending the run, and a great job with that play-action call to get them out of position and be able to hit that for that conversion.
Here comes a crucial 2nd down play. Every yard tough to find down here in the red zone. And it's incomplete that time, just out of reach of the receiver.
It's pretty simple as a defensive coordinator. When the quarterback drops back to throw, if we get pressure on him, we got a chance to slow him down and win the football game. If we don't, it could be a long afternoon. Good job here by dialing up the pressure.
Looking to the end zone. Oh, and he dropped it. He could not hang on for a touchdown. My goodness. So on 4th down, out trots the place kicker in a very big spot here. And he's got it. No problem.
And that one, my gosh, I mean, it's almost too easy. Nice kick.
Return begins inside the 10. And he stopped at the 19. Good job by the coverage team. And that powerful Oregon offense retakes the field. So 1st and 10 here. Offense desperate to reach the end zone on this drive. To the air. It's Moore. Short throw to the sideline. Forced out after just a short gain. 2nd down after that previous play.
It's almost like they don't have another receiver to throw the ball to. This guy's been making all kinds of plays today, and this time he decides to show fancy footwork and somehow stays in bounds.
Tackle made after a big gain. The Ducks will crank up the tempo.
That's exactly what they needed here. Just a humongous play late in the football game, and this play right here could put them in a position to get the go-ahead score.
What's the play call here on 2nd down for this offense? We've reached the 2-minute timeout as this offense tries to stage a dramatic comeback and win the game late. Tight game. Final 2 minutes. Can the offense make a play here? And they desperately need it. Quarterback looking to pass here on second down. Grab near the sticks. It's Stewart. And he'll step out of bounds to stop the clock. That is perfect execution there. Here we go, trailing late in the game here. Serious urgency for this offense right now. Short connection to the tight end here. They stop him after a short gain. It's not a first down. Tight game. Final 2 minutes. Can the offense make a play here? And they desperately need it. The pocket breaking down. The ball is out. He's going to get it. They scoop up the ball. It's still a live play here. Now they've got to hustle to the line and get set. Now on third and very long, looking to throw. Looking downfield near the end zone.
Let's go.
Intercepted in the end zone. Brought down after a short
Mario.
but the pick sets up his offense.
That's an elimination.
Here's the first play of the drive now from that 20-yard line.
I get wanting to be aggressive, but down late in the game like this, that's a throw you just can't make. And now,
with the cheat
probably
issue.
not going to get the ball back. This could end up costing him the game.
Looks like a man is down on the field after the last play, so we'll take a timeout. Running play goes backwards, makes it second down and 12 now. Scanning the field, it's McMillan. Looking deep to the right side. They try a downfield shot. That's a good effort there, but now it's third down. Offense comes up trying to grind down the clock and secure the W. On third down, he drops to throw. That one is incomplete. The defender was right there, and it brings up fourth down now.
Hey, I understand the aggressive approach here on third down and long, trying to pick up the first down, but look at the scoreboard. You've got the lead in the fourth quarter. Smart play would have been to keep running the football, work the clock, force them to use their timeouts. Now at fourth down and long with the lead, tough decision here. I think you got to punt it away.
The Huskies will line up to punt it away. Returner decides to fair catch this. And now the first play of this drive is set up at the 37. On first and 10, looking to throw. Pulls it in. It's Benson. And that gain enough for a fresh set of downs, spotted at the 48. They'll get set, needing to score quickly now, looking for some big plays right here. Offense needs points quickly here, trying to dial up some explosive plays. Let's see what they got called. Looking to pass here on second down. Caught over the middle. It's Stewart. They stop the receiver, but that's a solid gain on that play. They get to the line in a hurry here for this third down. Looking to pick up the first down through the air. Looking for the wideout. Makes the catch downfield. Heads out of bounds after running for the first down to keep this scoring threat alive. Serious pressure now for the defense. The Ducks looking to cap the drive here. It's first and goal.
And that's exactly what you do as a wide receiver late in a game like this. You make the catch, you pick up yards for a first down.
Football's loose.
Let's fucking go.
Defense has it for a takeaway.
Let's fucking
Well, they had
go.
everything that they wanted here late in the game. The ball in their hands, quarterback that can make plays, everything you want with a chance to take the lead and potentially win the game, and they fumble it away. Instead, the pressure now is on their own defense to come up with a big play to try to get the ball back.
So with the lead secure here, it's time to just take a knee, run out the clock, and plan the victory celebration. The ball is snapped, and the quarterback will just take a knee. We came in expecting for one of the best matchups of the season. In the end, number one goes down in a tough battle.
Well, Chris, you and I call these games a lot, and there's always such anticipation, but it's not often that they live up to the hype. You think about the last 5 to 10 years, we've called a bunch of them. This was a great one. I'm just glad we had the pleasure of covering it.
And that's going to wrap it up. For Kirk Street, I'm Chris Fowler. This has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.